Okay, we just drilled our other one, and this is where it's going. This fits on here nicely. Eventually I'll probably put just a set screw in here, and that's where it's going to be. Now, we did the other one on our XY vise and found center that way. Here's another way I do it, is I just throw it in my vise here, and I bring down, I put a small drill bit in, and I know I'm at center. I have a hole in there already from the lathe. Now I'm at center, so now we can switch drill bits. I'm going to go with these fasteners. I really like these a lot better. It's a clean cut. Put this in here. Okay, it's nice. I always like to run my drill just to see, to make sure the bit's in there correctly. This is a Craftsman, an old Craftsman drill press. I've had this, a buddy of mine's family had it since the 70s, and I took it over in the 80s. So all you got to do is nice and slow, because when you break through, you don't want to make splinters on the other side. Don't be in a rush. And I just heard a splinter. I said don't rush, and I ended up getting a splinter right here. Wood splintered. So what we're going to do is a total of 3 of these, actually 4. There we go. I'll put a spacer in here. So I'm going to have a pulley going from here. I'm going to make my other one. What I'm doing right now is, you can see I clamped a couple pieces of wood together, and this will be the center one, and it'll be 2 pulleys in one, and we're going to go ahead and set this in the lathe and get started on that right now. Okay, I'm making the pulleys. I glued a couple pieces of wood together. These are going to be 2 inches. So the center, we're going to set the ruler on here, right on center. Then we're going to mark. That's just a mark for me to know where to slow up at. So we're going to see if this will work for you guys. And this is where we're going to be working. Let's see if I can't make that a little bit bigger. I'm no expert at a lathe, but you guys can see how I do stuff. It's not always right, but it gets the job done. Okay, I'm going to tighten this down, get it locked back in here. I like to tighten it up as I turn it. I get my face mask on. These face shields are great. Let me see, can you guys see what we're working on? Okay, I'm going to knock some of this down. saw that I didn't use 2 equal pieces of wood. But that doesn't really matter because we're going to wing them down. Right there it's 2 inches almost, so that's where we want to go down to. We need to go up a little. Tool rest. Okay, we got our wood in our lathe, making the spindles still, and had to take care of some stuff in the house with my daughter. Okay, so we're going to make the last, this will be the center spindle. If you look right here, here's the center line for our wood. That's where the two join. tying them up, and it looks like I'm pretty much even with these two. See if I can't get a little deeper in here. That's it on this one. Try and get a little deeper on this one. There we go. Okay. I'm happy with that. This is sponge sandpaper. I like to use it around the lathe. I use it on everything. Takes all the edges off. Okay, so now we're going to drill our center holes in this. We got this. I already know my vise is set to center because I just did another one. So I should be pretty close, but what we're going to do, just to make sure, quick simple way, make sure you're center on the item you're doing. Take out the fastener. And all we're going to do, look at there, I was not center. So there's center. I'll lock down my vise. I don't want to go too tight on my vise because I could break the spindle. This is just going to be for a rock tumbler, so you don't need a lot of strength. And belts are going on them, not on the edges. It'll be on the center where the belts are. These fastener bits are pretty nice. So we're going to go all the way through. And once again, we're going to turn it on just to check it. Yeah. I should have let this glue dry a little longer. When I put the two pieces of wood together, I gave it about 30 minutes. Clamped it pretty good. Okay. That's gold. So what we'll do is I'll sand this off, make it look nice and pretty, and right here, rough edges. This is let me set this down for a minute. So here's what we're going to have. Put some belts on this. This is going to turn this one. This one's going to turn this one. So they all should turn equally at the same time. I've already shown a video on the motor that I'm mounting onto this. This is out of a bread maker, but it turns nice speeds. Perfect for rock turning. I use a lot of these old motors. I'm going to be getting a couple sewing machine motors and doing another project with those, the older sewing machine motors. So that's it. There's my wooden spindles for my rock turner, and now I got to figure out what I'm going to use for my belts. So until next time, this is Bob signing off. Okay, here's what we got. These are wooden dowels I got down at the hobby store. This I haven't mounted quite yet. This is a motor out of a bread maker, and it's a nice sized motor. You can see it has a pulley and everything. I left that fully assembled. I had to convert it a little bit, but I might end up putting the pulley right around this. I made my own pulleys out of wood on the lathe. Right now I'm just using some rubber bands as belts. They're working good. They're not coming off. They're not slipping. So I would definitely need something more permanent. Need to get a little bit of the vibration out of it. Right now, I'm not sure how to get that smoothing out a little bit. Maybe some thicker rods, but that's about it. My homemade rock tumbler. Okay, I took off the gear assembly here. This one was too big. I took out the third column. I believe this will probably be too small. We got some speed going on this. This thing's really turning. I'm not sure the exact speed these are supposed to be going, but I don't believe it's this fast. So at any rate, it's all made from wood. The whole thing. The only thing that's really not wood is the sleeves right here. That's a PVC. I sleeved it with. I greased it, and that's about it. Wooden box. I got this from one of those thrift stores that revamp stuff. But I just don't know if I have too much weight or not enough. But you can see how fast these things are turning. They're really getting some speed. So I guess we're going to turn the hell out of some rocks right now. This bucket actually was just a pretzel bucket. And I have an ice cream mixer center in there. You can see it turning. That way it agitates the soil. I just mounted the motor right here. I recessed, you can see way down in there, the gear assembly. I drilled a hole for that. I'm going to put some cushions on the base. That may help too. So I'll put these on and see what happens. Until then. Okay, so I put my, got a lot of vibration. Maybe most of the problem is I'm using wooden rods. So I might retry the same system, but with a metal rod. I'm going to increase the size of these by about 1/4 inch. That'll slow down the RPMs a little bit. But it's really turning this thing nice right now.